George Bell and his wife were supposed to be headed to Florida this spring, but the Canadian couple canceled their plans given the political turmoil.
I also had a second one to Utah mountain biking in September, canceled it. I don't want to, put my money into the U.S. economy after what Trump did.
Bell owns property in the Sunshine State, but says they're considering selling it to further distance themselves from the U.S. Now the couple is on their way to Colombia, but not without making their national pride known. National allegiance has recently become an uncomfortable topic for some Americans.
I think in the States, obviously it's about 50-50. I'm moving here soon, so people have told me, well, you're going to be the 51st state soon, and I'm very offended by that and I want to throw up. Of course, that's not going to happen. I mean, I think the other half of us are just absolutely horrified and ashamed and embarrassed. And well, I've been here the past few days. People ask me where I'm from and I don't want to say.
Kumpala says Trump's radical politics were the final trigger to making the move north.
I live in South Carolina, unfortunately, and it feels less and less safe every day. I have a 13-year-old girl, and I feel like I need to get her out.
Overall, the airport hasn't seen obvious changes to traveler demeanor.
We also have been in touch with the airlines that fly to the United States from Halifax Stanfield. They're closely monitoring the situation, and at this time there haven't been any adjustments to the routes or the frequencies.
After speaking with more Americans, the general feeling among travelers is embarrassment and fear. Multiple U.S. citizens say they don't agree with Trump's policies and apologized. Meanwhile, travelers from neither country say they too are holding their breath as tensions escalate. Michelle and her husband are from Belgium, but they have a daughter in Canada and a son living in Washington, D.C. She says they are watching the news closely and are especially worried for their granddaughter growing up in the States and the kind of education she'll receive if radical change persists.
I feel like most Canadians, I think, betrayed. We're their best friends, and I think it's going to damage our relationship for years to come.
Ella Macdonald, Global News, Halifax.